What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi Battles with Live commentary. Today we are using this really fun Leafeon team built by our good friend Lintymon. We have featured him on the channel before. He's someone I met at Secaucus, and it's been really great getting to know him. He is currently an up-and-coming YouTuber, so definitely make sure to subscribe to his channel, and also make sure to subscribe to mine, right? We are working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and we really can't get there without you, and every day we're getting closer and closer, and I know we're going to hit that soon. So looking a little bit at this team, it is focused on cats, and obviously the two restricteds that are cats are Palkia and Solgaleo, right? Like, everyone knows that Palkia is canonically a cat. But yeah, seriously talking about the team, it is focused on his cats. You should definitely check out the video because he shows off his cats and they're very cute. So talking a little bit about the team itself, first of all, we do have Palkia. Palkia is the star here. The important thing to note is that this is not a Trick Room team, right? This Palkia has Protect, Spatial Rend, Hydro Pump, and Earth Power. And normally when people see a Palkia, they expect Trick Room, but this is not going for that route, and I think it actually works out really well here. Especially because you're not always going to want to max Palkia, and having access to Protect outside of max is huge. Next up is Solgaleo. So this is a weakness policy Solgaleo. Pretty standard in terms of the moves, right? We have an electric type for Kyogres. We have Max Quake, Max Steel Spike, get Solgaleo really bulky. We also can't get any stat drops, which is huge. So the Solgaleo is being supported by this Entei. Scarf Entei is great, right? With Bulldoze, you are able to trigger that weakness policy and also move before a lot of different threats, which is big. You also still hit very hard, right? Sacred Fire, in most cases, can just pick up a one-shot onto Zacian, which is really huge. So next up is Umbreon. So Umbreon is a Pokemon that I've been wanting to try for a really long time in this series. I think it has a lot of really cool options. This one has a ton of support, right? With Snarl, Foul Play, and Taunt, and that Taunt can be really huge against things like Amoonguss. Also having Inner Focus means we're not going to be Fake Outed. So if we're playing against like very hard Trick Room, being able to immediately stop that is a really big deal. Next up, we have Leafeon. So this is the star of the show, right? So Leafeon apparently has the ability with Rose Incense to one-shot non-max Groudon. So I'm really excited to see that. It can take care of Kyogre. So just excited to see quite how much damage this evolution can do. And then finally, we have Meowstic. Meowstic is one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's a lot of fun because you can skill swap Prankster onto things. But this one is going a slightly different route with Charm, Thunder Wave, Sucker Punch, and Light Screen. So with the Sucker Punch, we do have another way to proc that policy in Solgaleo in the event that we don't want to go for a Bulldoze. We also have really good options with Charm to deal with Zacians, as well as Light Screen and Thunder Wave. So just a lot of forms of control on this Meowstic. So really excited to dive right in. Definitely, like I said, make sure to check out Lintymon's channel. And with that, let's just get rocking and rolling and move into the first game. All right, battle number 1, and it is Yveltal Calyrex. It is Regieleki, Yveltal, Calyrex, with Dracovish, a Whimsicott, and a Blissey. So what? I like Umbreon for sure. Do I want Meowstic and Umbreon and lead like super passive? I like Palkia. I'm gonna do Palkia lead with Umbreon. Or do I want Meowstic? I'm gonna go with Meowstic. I want to start paralyzing things. I'm gonna leave Umbreon in the late game. Solgaleo, probably not. How much bulk do we have on Entei? I think I'm gonna bring Entei instead. We don't have any bulk on Entei, but I think Entei is still better into two things that are super effective into Solgaleo, right? We have to worry about Calyrex as well as Yveltal, so I think that this sort of gives us the best option. We also do, we have Light Screen on Meowstic. That's really convenient versus two special attackers. So I think that puts us in a good position. We do have to be a little bit weary of Dracovish, right? Like Dracovish obviously being able to go for those Vicious Rends can be scary, but we have access to Palkia. As we are going to see Regieleki Calyrex, so this really suggests to me that you probably want, this probably is Hyper Offense with Specs Astral Barrage and Max Darkness. We are Focus Sash, so that's really nice. I do want to Quake into the Alecki, saying you are going to be what's it called, Life Orb. So I'm hoping that we can get the knockout this way. We are, like I said, going to see that max. I'm expecting a Darkness into an Astral Barrage, and I'm hoping that using the light screen means that we can take it very comfortably. We do have a good amount of bulk on this Palkia, so that should really help. We do have access, like I said, to Umbreon in the back, which is going to be huge. I just need to get a knockout onto this Regieleki, and I think, yeah, between a Max Quake and a light screen, we should be pretty comfortable. And if Meowstic lives, right, we can just go for that Sucker Punch, which I don't know if my opponent will expect. But we do have to, oh no, wait, why didn't I just Sucker Punch if I expected, I should have just Sucker Punched it because I expected the Calyrex to be Specs. Whoever wants to point out how silly that is, let me know in the comments below. Those are always really great for the algorithm. It is getting into Palkia, so Palkia takes that absolutely well. I'm hoping for a Life Orb on the Regieleki. Show me the Life Orb. We're going to see no Life Orb, so that could be Sash. Meowstic is going to go down to its Sash. Palkia is going to take the hit really well. Getting off that Max Quake is going to be big to maintain our boost. We do need to, like I said, go for the Sucker Punch into the Calyrex the subsequent turn, unless is there no Sash on the Alecki? Or is the Alecki Sash? No, the Alecki, okay, so the Alecki goes down, which means that we could be seeing a Sash on the Calyrex. If they bring out Yveltal, like, that's really great too, because that's going to boost our Sucker Punch, which should help with dealing with this Calyrex. And like I said, that's going to be huge. We can and then go for pressure by going for another Quake, right? Just trying to sponge up the hits, as now we are going to be at neutral as opposed to +1. We still have Scarf Entei in the back, which is going to be huge, especially if we can break a Sash on Calyrex, right? The Alecki was the only thing that we should have had to worry about. As we are going to see the Bacon Bird come out, which is perfect. Like I said, you are going to boost the power of my Sucker Punch, and then we can go for... I'm going to Quake. Nope. I'm going to Quake into the Calyrex, as well as go for a Sucker Punch onto it. We are, I guess, a little bit worried about... Okay, so we are going to see the Sucker Punch from the Yveltal, which is terrifying. Meowstic, you're terrible. You're such a bad Pokemon. Oh, that's so bad. You're at +2. Okay, so Adam and Entei, I need you to outspeed Calyrex. Survey says, what is your speed? Come on. Come on. Please be faster than Calyrex. Please hit 149. Perfect, you're 151. We'd love to see that. So we can bring out Entei if we can ever click it, and Umbreon. And so what we want to do is we want to go for a Sacred Fire, as well as go for a Yawn. We should be able to hopefully take 2 Sucker Punches. And if we can get the Sacred Fire off, we should be able to... Yeah, so Sacred Fire should be enough to KO the Calyrex. And then I want to go for a... Oh, we don't have Yawn. Let's just go for a Snarl. Try and reduce some of that damage. I thought we had Yawn. We are going to see the Sucker Punch come out into the Entei. Oh, that is gross. That is really gross. That I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. This end game is going to be terrible because I'm going to have to Snarl the Yveltal to -6. Okay, this actually... Oh, you have a Pokemon in the back. I forgot about that. Yeah, so we're gonna lose. I forgot about that. That's gonna KO my Umbreon. Sorry, friend. Yeah, the Sucker Punch on the Yveltal really kind of did it. I did not expect it to do so much. What could we have done differently? I don't know. I think we needed to... I think we were fine in our initial position. Yeah, I just think it was a little bit just too hyper offense and was overwhelming. Always an unfortunate start to a video, but yeah, I mean, it's good to learn the team, see like how much we can expect to take from things, and just keep pushing. So overall, a unfortunate first battle, but it is a first battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is finally time for Leafeon to shine. We are going against Lunadon. It is Lunala, Groudon, Incineroar, a Charizard, Grimmsnarl, and Venusaur. So we definitely want Leafeon here. We are a little bit worried about that Charizard. You know what has a really great matchup into... I'm going to do Meowstic Entei. Because that way we can deal with Venusaur a little bit better. I definitely want Leafeon here. And I kind of want Umbreon. What do I max then? I max the Entei. I could max the Leafeon. You know what? We're bringing no restricted. I think that's fine. We can max the Leafeon. If we can get rid of Charizard, Leafeon only has... Okay, just kidding. Leafeon only has Leaf Blade as its attack, so we're going to make that work. We have Entei. I think Entei is actually a fine max. Being able to paralyze and Rockfall is going to be huge. As we are going to see Groudon Charizard, that's actually fine with me. Yeah, that's fine with me. I want to get rid of the Charizard right off the bat because of the fact that we do have Leafeon to deal with this Groudon. I could see my opponent going straight for a Wildfire. I want to charm the Entei, actually. I mean, not the Entei, the Groudon. Just to make it a lot less scary. And then we are Scarf, so I'm going to go for the Stone Edge. We have the high chance of critical hit. We are going to see the max come out here. So we actually really need to get this knockout onto this Charizard because we don't have another max candidate or a way of dealing with this Charizard in the event that they get the knockout. So we're putting a lot of faith into this Stone Edge. But if we get it, you know, that'd be really cool. We are going to Charm onto this Groudon, get it to -2, which is awesome. We just, like I said, need to get rid of this Charizard as Stone Edge. I don't like that. I don't like that. We're going to see the Airstream come out here into the Meowstic, which is fine. I'm hoping... Oh, yeah, you go down to Life Orb. You go down to Life Orb and Solar Power, so I don't care. Show me the Life Orb. Show me the Life Orb. Yeah, there it is. You're going to go down to Solar Power, so I don't care. Groudon, I'm going to go for a Precipice Blades. That's fine with me. Yeah, oh, it's fine with me, but with the drop, right, we're in really good shape. Charizard is going to go down to the Solar Power, so that's huge, right? Your Dynamax, all you did was do some damage to one of my Pokemon. That gives me a free switch into my Leafeon, and then I can actually... Yeah, let's bring a Leafeon. We can then switch out Entei into Umbreon to better soak this hit up. We can even max, I think, the Leafeon at this point, right? Like, we just need to get rid of Groudon, which we should be able to very easily with a max Overgrowth. And we are going to see the Venusaur come out. So Venusaur is another Pokemon that is a little bit tricky, but we do have goggles on the Umbreon, so that's fine with me. I just want to go for the Overgrowth because I can, and then swap out into the Umbreon. We do have Snarl, so that should be really helpful. I wish we had another attack, but I think we can. I think we're in a fine position to potentially stall out the Sun, right? We know that the Groudon is at -2. We could see a Sleep Powder attempting to come out from the Venusaur. It could have Max Flare. We are going to see it just swap out. This should be into, yep, there's the Lunala. So probably expecting to see what's it called? I'm hoping for a Sleep Powder going into the Entei slot. Just trying to neutralize it. We could see a Max Flare come out. So maybe maxing wasn't actually the best idea. We could have just gone straight for a Rain Dance, which I think would have been more beneficial. But I think that this is still going to do a huge amount of damage into this Lunala. We are going to... Interesting. Oh! We have Chlorophyll. Okay, that did half. Okay, I was like, that's a crit. But that was with Shadow Shield intact. I forgot that Leafeon is just fast. Sleep Powder perfect, right? Umbreon taking no damage at all. I didn't even know that it had Chlorophyll. So we can do that. We can go for a Snarl here, right? Just trying to stop this Venusaur, as we are going to see the Lunala go for the Protect. It's fine. I think if you're going to waste my Dynamax, as Overgrowth going to come out here, we should probably expect to see a Weather Ball from the Venusaur into my Leafeon, as we are going to see the Sludge Bomb, which is way worse. That critical hit. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's so bad. That's horrible. That's terrible. That we don't like that. We have Entei in the back. Oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not good. Max Overgrowth again, as well as going for a Snarl. Okay, that's bad. That's super bad. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That was not good. 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 I don't like that. We're gonna see them fail the double protect. I think that was smart, right? Recognizing you're out. Oh, that's so bad. Because now, oh, that's, we're gonna see the Sludge Bomb KO the Leafeon. Oh god, that crit into the poison. Everything about that turn was awful. Thanks, Umbreon. You're doing great. We don't have extreme speed, do we? Don't. Okay, so here's the plan. We Sacred Fire into the Groudon. Get the burn. Survive. They miss the Sleep Powder. We Foul Play into the Groudon to get the knockout. We need them to miss Sleep Powder. They're at -2, so they can't really go for an Earth. Oh, or we're just faster. That's big. Please get the burn. I hate everything in this game. That's annoying. Precipice Blade's gonna come out. Entei is gonna avoid, so that's nice. The Umbreon is gonna take it not as well as I would like. Foul Play going to come out. Please get the knockout. I hate this game. That's a Citrus Berry. Oh god, that was such an unfortunate. I think, what do I want to do? Entei has to be asleep this turn. We go for the Foul Play onto the Groudon. I wish that had KO'd. That's stab into a Groudon. Right, Precipice Blades can still miss. So there's that. I really would have liked the Sleep Powder to have missed. I think after getting crit and poisoned, that would have been fair. We are going to see the Precipice Blades, and it is going to unfortunately double connect. Entei unfortunately does not survive, so please let me. We're going to see the Earth Power come out. This is at -2. Umbreon should take that well. Perfect. I need a crit now with the Foul Play to KO this Groudon. Survey says no. I'm so upset by that. Okay, if they miss they're not. I mean, they shouldn't go for Precipice Blades. I need them to miss Precipice Blades anyway. We go for the Foul Play. Probably. I mean, they could be okay. They could be Rock Slide, Precipice Blades. They could miss. I could have gone for Moonlight there. We're gonna see the Sludge Bomb just going for the poison. It's annoying because another one will pick up. God, that poison was so big. The poison and the crit. Like, I would have taken. I mean, I preferred neither, but like one, sure. Precipice Blade's gonna come out. Yeah, and that's gonna be enough. I hate like complaining about luck and being like, oh, I only lost because of luck. But this was, I don't know, this was a frustrating one because I should have won it. But it is what it is. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Dialga Yveltal. It is Dialga Yveltal with Zapdos, Landorus, a Bronzong, and a Klefki. So Palkia is really, really good here. I'm afraid of Yveltal having Sucker Punch, so I don't really feel comfortable bringing out where it's Solgaleo. So I'm going to do Palkia with Meowstic. I think that offers me the most amount of options. I think Entei is going to be really good to have just as a way to kind of get some late game damage. And then probably, let's go with Leafeon. I mean, not Leafeon, Umbreon because of Snarl, right? Being able to help deal with some of these special attackers is going to be huge. One thing we do have to be a little bit wary of with that Zapdos, right, is a lot of Zapdoses carry Eerie Impulse. So, you know, we want to check for that before committing our max to Palkia. So that way we're not suddenly, you know, down at -2 at the start of our max, only to end at -6. Like, no one really wants that. So if we see a Zapdos lead, I think potentially just going for a Protect is a fine option, especially if it looks like something with L-Tech and Dynamax, as we are going to see a Landorus Yveltal. So, this is interesting. I need to figure out what I'm afraid of more. The answer is Landorus, and I can very easily just charm it. Okay, this is actually what we want to do here is actually Protect and go for a charm onto this Landorus. The reason for that is I expect Landorus to max, or it's probably going to go for a Swords Dance. But I'm worried about Palkia going for Yveltal going for a Snarl. So that's what we want to be wary of. Looks like we might be seeing a Swords Dance. We're going to see a U-turn. So going into the Meowstic, unfortunate because we went for a charm there, but we can see the potential Snarl coming out, and then we can go for a Light Screen to hopefully soak up that hit if Meowstic is able to live. Otherwise, we can get an Entei for free. We are going to see the Snarl come out, which is what I was definitely afraid of, as we are going to see Meowstic. Luckily, it is going to survive, so that's a big deal. We are going to get, the special attack drop as expected. I'm just going to go for the Spatial Rend onto you, as well as I actually cannot do that. You're right. I'm going to switch Palkia into Entei, and then I'm going to go for a Light Screen, just trying to deal with the Yveltal a little bit better. We need to stop this Bronzong from getting set up. Right, it is trying to set up those iron defenses, and we need to get Sacred Fire as fast as possible, as we're just going to see an ally switch. So that's fine, right? Sacred Fire into either slot is okay. We are going to be able to set up here, and then we are going to see the Snarl come out. That's fine. We are going to lose our Meowstic, and this lets us bring out our Umbreon pretty freely, which is great, right? Umbreon can then start pressuring with Snarl to say, hey, even if you want to switch slots, that's okay. Yeah, I can't just really afford to bring out what's it called? To bring out my Palkia quite yet because of the fear of Snarl. I want to go for a Sacred Fire. I'm just going to click it into Bronzong, and I'm going to go for a... I could actually just taunt. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go for a Sacred Fire into the Yveltal slot and go for a taunt into the Bronzong. We could see the Bronzong switch out, which I don't think is unheard of. We're going to see a Protect come out from the Bronzong, which is totally fine with me, probably reading into a target there, as we are going to fire the Sacred Fire off into the Yveltal, hoping for the burn. No burn. We're getting really unlucky today. As the Oblivion Wing going to come out into the Entei. Entei going to take quite a bit there. Yeah, that is really unfortunate. The taunt coming out, not really doing anything. We are going to just fire off another hit, as well as go for a taunt once again into this Bronzong. We could see the ally switch, but do you really want to ally switch and take a Sacred Fire? That's also up for debate. But I think what we need to do is we need to... Okay, so we're going to see the Bronzong switch out into probably... This is into Dialga, so that's actually not a terrible position to be in, as we are going to be able to please burn it this time. Okay, we are 0 for 3 with Sacred Fire burns. We are going to luckily survive with Entei. But that is unfortunate. We need to preserve Entei if we have any chance of beating this Bronzong. So I unfortunately... No. I'm going to switch out into Palkia here and go for a Snarl. I need to get damage this way. I cannot afford to lose Entei, especially knowing what my opponent has in the back, but also Palkia, right? Like, we are a little bit pinned here in the fact that, yeah, we really can't do much. I need Palkia to come out. I'm probably going to need it to protect so I can go for a second Snarl. We could see an Earth Power come out from the Dialga, which is scary. So a lot of different things. We're going to see the Sucker Punch, which is perfect, right? You're trying to pick me off. Please say that went into Umbreon. Thank you. We are going to see the Life Orb reveal, so that's huge. We're going to fire off a Snarl onto both. Getting the special attack drop is huge. I'm going to go for a Sacred Fire. I mean, not a Sacred Fire, a Spatial Rend. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Spatial Rend, just trying to get rid of this Yveltal, and then go for... I could Moonlight. I'm going to Moonlight. I'm going to Moonlight. The Dialga is at -1. We are going to see the Snarl come out, kind of expected at this point. So that is definitely, like I said, a little unfortunate. But if we can KO the Yveltal this turn, I think we have a fighting chance. Survey says, please get the knockout. God, Palkia, you're great. We love the critical hits. Yeah, we need Umbreon healthy, I think, to have a chance at this end game. We are going to be able to get that Moonlight off, right? We know my opponent has a Bronzong, which we can Geyser into, which I think is going to be huge. Being able to fire off Snarls is also really... Oh, we had a Light Screen. That's fine. Shout out to Light Screen. So we need to now figure out the best sort of course of action. We probably have to max. I'm hoping for a Bronzong here. Perfect. We are going to see the Bronzong. So what I would like to do is I would like to go for Protect. And I'm going to go for another Snarl. Just because we know that the Dialga has Roar of Time, right? We could very well see it go for that. And so I think trying to stop that, we are going to see the max. So this is probably going to be into the Dialga. So that suggests to me a probable max Dragon going into the Palkia slot, which is awkward. And I think if that's the case, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to switch out into Entei and say, hey, Palkia is going to be our main sweeper here, which is fine. So I think, yeah, we want to protect here. We want to get the Snarl off to lower this Dialga's attack even more. We are going to see that the Wormwind come out. This should go into Palkia. Palkia is going to take that not as well as I would have liked, but it does survive, and that's what matters. We should probably see this Bronzong start to Iron Defense, which is scary. but it is unfortunately just the world we live in. Snarl going to come out here, getting some actually decent chip across the board, which is really nice, and also more importantly lowering that Dialga's special attack, as we are going to see the Bronzong Iron Defense, and so it begins. We need to keep pressuring it. Yeah, we need to keep pressuring this Bronzong to say, hey, we can bring out Entei and go for what's it called? Go for a Sacred Fire. I'm gonna keep clicking Snarl here. I think just getting as much damage on this Dialga is going to be huge, and I think we're gonna need Palkia really to clean up here. Unfortunately, right, like Umbreon is not winning versus a Bronzong, so we are going to lose our Entei here. I'm hoping for, I'm not hoping for, but I would love, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this Dialga getting really weak. Snarl gonna come out here. We probably are gonna see the switch right after the max is over. Probably another Iron Defense, right? We are gonna see just straight body press. I would have gone for one more. Umbreon, is going to be able to survive, which is really crucial here. As we can bring up Palkia, I need to make a guess this turn about what they're going to do. Right, I need to say, okay, so you're at -2. I'm gonna max guard here, and I'm gonna go for a Moonlight. I should have gone for a Snarl. Because this is a really crucial turn. Right, if they choose to target down the Palkia, we are going to be able to finish off their max, and then we can start trying to put more pressure on with Umbreon. But it does depend, right? We really need to get a Geyser off. God, Palkia is so low. We need to get a Geyser off. We need to hope that they target into Palkia. We're gonna see the Bronzong protect, so that's huge. Please max Wormwind into, okay, just kidding. I got read like a book, so that sucks. Well, that's a waste of a turn of max. I could have very easily geysered into this Bronzong. Instead, it is now at +1. So we click Geyser into the Bronzong. We should go down to a combination of Roar of Time and Body Press, unless we crit. If we crit the we crit the Bronzong. They missed the Roar of Time. We should have. Imagine if we had just gone for it last time, and had the Rain Boost. We would have gotten a knockout, and it would have been lovely. But we're gonna get knocked out by Roar of Time. Yeah, we're gonna go down to our own Life Orb if they choose not to attack into us, which they are. So a really unfortunate start for sure. I am disappointed with that. I think I could have played better. Yeah, I mean, I can't just blame everything on luck. We will be using the team some more. I'm probably going to try and use it for 3 times, just because I don't really like how I played this one, and I think it deserves better. So definitely make sure to check out Lintymon's channel. He makes great content. He's just a great person. Also make sure to subscribe. Like I said, we are working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and we can't get there without you. And with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.